All right, everybody, welcome to On the Screws Golf. We'd like to thank you for being here on the stream. So what? And welcome to DCF&P, baby. And again, thank you so much for attending, and please consider subscribing. All right, welcome. St. Patrick's Day, final day of qualification. You'll see we shot minus 17 with our final account. And again, that's just due to a lot of work, 8 accounts, trying to dial everything in through Rookie so that we give you the best opportunities and the best notes possible. Now, we are moving into the opening round starting tomorrow. Why am I putting this video out with a minus 17? Is because this is a really amazing foundation for you to start with moving into the round tomorrow. So these notes are going to be the foundation with a few tweaks with the different wind variables. So in case we had a tailwind, we may now have a side wind or a headwind, and vice versa. If we had a headwind before, we now may have a tailwind. So we'll do some tweaks to that. We'll get the notes updated for the opening and the weekend, and we'll get them out to you as quickly as possible. And hopefully we'll be shooting minus 17 in the openers and in the weekend, and then standing on the podium at the end of the weekend for the gold banner. So let's go ahead and let's get into the game. All right, welcome back. Here we are. Hole number 1, shot number 1, advanced rookie. The final day of qualification. And with this shot here, you can use a EM5 all the way through an EM9 because you're not using the max distance of the EM5 through 9. So left rough cutting with the yellow ring. You're going to go 3 topspin, 1 left spin, EM5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. You're looking for 322 to 327 yards. Off this 2.6 wind, it was a 1.4 pull towards us. Hit it perfect. 3 topspin, 1 left spin. Put you right in perfect position at 322 yards for a second shot. All right, welcome back. Shot number 2 with the Katana ball and a Goliath 8. You'll see that the green ring, we try to put it up as close to the top edge of that rock line as possible. 1 topspin with a a Goliath 5, you need 1.5 topspin through a 7 because of the ball guide. So 1.5 topspin with 5, 6, and 7 Goliath. With an 8, only 1 topspin, aiming into the hole. We're playing this at plus 10% at min adjustment. Plus 10 at min. Go ahead and aim it in the cup. Hit it perfect. Release it. And have a nice little camera angle. And it is dead center cup. All right, dead center perfect. All right, we'll see you on shot and hole number 2. All right, here we are on hole number 2, advanced rookie, St. Paddy's Day tournament on the Screws Golf. This one was a little bit more tricky. It took us a long time to get this dialed in, whereas in the past, it was pretty straightforward. But on this, we're using a Katana ball again. We're playing this at minus 15 min distance. And we're going to aim the ball guide down the middle of that dark green row to the left of the pin. So 3 top spin, 2 left spin, yellow ring, top, cutting that rough line. And you can see we're getting the ball guide right down the middle of that dark green seam of rows to the left of the pin. We're going to go ahead at 1.4 ring push here off 2.8 miles an hour. And we're going to hit it perfect. And you'll see a nice bounce, kick, and a really beautiful rollout into the cup for the hole-in-one. All right? So there it is. Minus 15 minimum distance, 3 top, 2 right, middle of that set of greens, dark green squares to the left of the pin. Have your ball guide in the middle of that row of dark green squares. Hit it perfect. and get yourself that hole in one. All right, we'll see you on hole number 3. All right, welcome back. Hole number 3 here on the Screws Golf. Last day of qualifying, and this one's a little bit different because we had the extra mile 9. We upgraded this just this morning, so we wanted to try this. So we have 2 options on hole 3, hole 3A and hole 3B. And we're using hole 3B on this walkthrough, okay? 3A was a quarterback, 7 or 8, and a Goliath, 6, 7, or 8 level. And you can make the albatross that way. So you can look at the notes, follow the notes clearly, and in previous walkthroughs, you'll see me using the extra mile 8 and the big dog 8 for the albatross. Now, here we're going to use the EM9 and a Sniper 10, and we're going to go ahead with a Titan ball, and we're going to go full top spin, 1 right spin, 3/4 of a right spin, and then try to find, where's the lowest amount of rough up there that we can hit it great left or great right and still get through. So we hit double great left, and luckily with the EM9 and that wonderful top spin and ball guide, it gets us through all the way out through to 370 yards. All right, we'll be right back with the second shot with our Sniper 10. All right, welcome back. Second shot, par 5, hole 3. Now, again, I am using an EM9 and a Sniper 10 because there are people out there that are fighting for rookie golds, advanced rookie golds in this tournament. And sorry about that. My hand hit the pause button for a moment. But we are playing against individuals that are, maxing out clubs, epochs, full level Goliath, etc. So we need to give ourselves an advantage, and then we're just trying to bring content to everybody out there that may have different levels of clubs. So here we go. Second shot, hole 3, albatross, and we're playing with the Sniper. So you see we're at min distance here. We're going to go 1 top spin, 2 right spin, and we're going to aim the ball guide pretty much in the center of the cup. Get it up there, aim it dead center of the cup, just short. 2.3 at max. I don't really know what the number is. I don't want to give you a number that's not accurate, but it's minimum minus 10% off 2.3 wind. So minimum off minus 10. And then, of course, he was spamming me. I turned off the emojis, so he couldn't do it anymore. It was annoying. You can see that we hit it perfect. And we drop it for the albatross, minus 10% at min. And we're off and running. Eagle, eagle, albatross. A nice start. All right, welcome back to hole number 4 of the final day of qualification. Here we go. We are going to play this par 3 as option 4B in the notes. This is 40% at mid adjustment rough bump, 3.5 top spin, 3 left spin. And unfortunately, we go ahead and miss this, and we miss it to the left. So obviously at that angle, we've had different angles on this, which is more east to west, and we've made it. But this is more northeast to southwest. And from this different angle, it pushes just a little bit more to the left. So what I'm thinking is plus 50 at mid adjustment on this wind angle, okay? So you can see that it's a really great shot, just missing by 0.2. And that extra plus 10% is 0.2 of a pool in your app. So I believe if you're at plus 50 from that wind angle, which is northeast to southwest, you're going to be good. If you're at a more of a east to west, that would be plus 40 at mid. Okay? All right. Hope everybody's well. All right, welcome back on the Screws Golf. Hole 5. There are two options here. 5A is with the extra mile 8 and a berserker. And then 5B, which is the notes we're playing on this account, which is with the big topper and berserker. So let's get into it. So on this shot, we're going to go ahead with the big topper 6. We're going to have the green ring cutting that left rough right there. You're going to go ahead with full topspin, 1.2 left spin. With the 3.1 mile an hour wind, we're going to go ahead with about 30% over power, little baby curl there, and do our very best to hit it perfect. We go ahead and do hit it perfect. And again, the beautiful thing about this big topper shot is you put it out there at max club distance and you put the green ring, make your full top spin and your 1.2 left spin, and then you go ahead and you don't have to do anything with the wind. You just go ahead and hit anywhere between 20 and 30% over power depending on the wind value. If you're at a 4 mile an hour wind, 20% OP is fine. If you're at a 3.1 or so like we were at, you might want to do 30% and then hit perfect and get it all the way down on the green just like we did. Now, you're not going to have to see the putt. We make the eagle, but it's pretty straightforward. It's, in my opinion, a bit safer with this shot than with the extra mile. With the extra mile, all you're doing is bringing the ball down to the bottom of the power circle without breaking it. But the needle speed is just a little bit faster on that club and that ball. So I just find it a little bit easier with the big topper, even with a little bit of overpower. Okay, we'll see you on hole number 6. All right, welcome back. Excuse me, hole number 6B. So there are two options with hole number 6 in the advanced rookie notes, but we're going to go 6B. 6A is big topper and a berserker. We're going to go big topper and the kingmaker. All right, here we are. Big topper 6, you're going to go ahead and bring the red ring on the left edge of that fairway and the rough line, full topspin, no side spin, plus 10% at max. You're going to adjust 1.6 rings off a 2.9 wind, and then once you do that, you're going to push back up, but what you're going to do is you're just going to follow that rough line on the left. Just go straight along the rough line, just like that. Push back up. It's not a big distance. And then about, 5 to 10% OP, hit it perfect, and get yourself down at 389 to 398 yards. And in some cases, with a little bit of a baby glitch roll, you'll get to 401, 402. Excuse me. So we're at 399. We'll be back with shot number 2. All right, shot number 2 here on hole number 6B. We're going to go ahead and play the Horizon 7. We're going to play 2.1, 3 left. So 2.1 top, 3 left spin. Go. We're going to aim the ball guide in the cup with the green ring, cutting that right rough. You want to have it in the cup. And then you're going to play this at minus 10% at max numbers. Minus 10 max. I don't know what the push was. I think this might have been like a 1.8 push off of 3.3. Go ahead and hit perfect. You have to hit perfect on this because that green ring, that inner green ring is right on that edge. You can't hit great left or great right. Now, unfortunately, it just died on me and came in well short and under the hole. But we've made it numerous times at with a 5, 6, and Horizon level 7. So you'll have a great opportunity at Albatross using these adjustments. All right, we'll see you on hole 7. All right, we're back for hole number 7, which in the notes in the guide will be hole 7B. 7A is a bounce over. 7B is now a rough bump. So here we go. you're going to see a Goliath 8, 15% at max, plus 15 at max, katana ball, 5 top spin, 1 right spin, and you're going to aim the ball guide to the left center of the pin, or basically between the left edge of the cup and the right in the pin on the left side. You'll see that aiming right there. More at the pin than at the left edge, but still, it's a good spot. On 2.2 at plus 15 max was a 1.4 push. And again, the top of the yellow ring was cutting that rough line in the fairway. Go ahead and take your time and hit perfect. And you'll see a really nice rollout, great speed, and in the cup for the hole-in-one. Okay? So again, plus 15 at max, 5 top, 1 right, aim the ball guide left of the pin, rough bump. Good luck. All right, we'll see you here on hole 7. Or hole 8, excuse me. All right, welcome back to On the Screws Golf, hole number 8A. 8B, you can go to the right-hand side with an overpower extra mile and possibly a power 3 or a berserker ball and get down near the green for a little chip shot from the pad or from the rough, or you could play it like I'm going to, which is to the left-hand side. So let's get into it. So hole 8A, Kingmaker, EM8 or 9. EM8, you use full top spin, no side spin. With the EM9, you're going to go 6 top spin, which is the full top spin of the EM8. I make the mistake here of pulling back a little bit, which was silly because the EM8 and the EM9 only have 1 yard difference, and I pulled it back too far, got a little conservative. But we play this at plus 10 at max. You're looking for 389 to 392. The min number you need is 389 to have a really good shot at the runner rough bump. If you're at 380 to 385, the ball guide is completely useless. So you'll see we're at 385 and how much trouble I get into. All right, back here for the second shot on hole 8A. Runner, we want to do the runner rough bump here, which usually is 6 top spin, 1 right spin. And you'll see from that yardage distance, I can't get it correct. So unfortunately, I'm like, okay, let's try 7 top spin, which I know is way too much, but at least it gets us closer to where we need to be. And you can see where the glitch is. So we settle for that spot right there. This is supposed to be 0 at min, all right? But being a little bit further back, I went and added 0.2 of an adjustment on here. So if it was, let's say it was 1, I pushed it 1.2. That's just an example. That's not the actual number. And then, of course, silly me, I hit it great because I got so anticipating that needle. I hit it great, and look what happens. It goes all the way through to the back edge of the green and trickles back a little bit. So we make that long putt for a birdie, but very disappointing. Not only did I miss my landing target line and the yardage, but then that really caused a glitch on the ball guide. And then I hit it great. So 3 compounding factors caused a birdie there and just stole our minus 18 from us for this round. So it is what it is, and it's a great learning experience. So hole number 9 coming up. All right, welcome back. Final hole, hole number 9. Here we go. So you have 9A and 9B. You have a Kingmaker as 9A, and you have a Berserker as 9B. 9A is you're trying to bounce it all the way over and get it into the fairway for a horizon shot, or 9B where you can use the Berserker, full back spin, full right spin, land it on that pad where our bullseye is right now, and then use a big dog 6, 7, 8, and then hit about 75% overpower, get it on the green easily each and every time. and make eagle each and every time. But if you're trying for the albatross, like we are, you're going to play this with an EM9. Love the topspin on this, but watch what happens. Absolute, it's just a catastrophe. It's so inconsistent through those rocks that you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it hits perfect and it bounces all the way through and goes in the bunker. Sometimes it does what we had here. In even hitting it perfect like we did, we got no joy on that shot. So we're in the rough. So let's see what happens on shot number 2. Here we are, shot number 2, final hole, 9A option in the notes. So luckily we have the Nirvana 8 rough iron and full top spin, 2 left spin. This, I remember, is a 1.5 wind adjustment. So out of max, you'll see us push up, and then I'm checking the wind app right now. So we'll just gauge 1.5, move it over to 1.5, and then full overpower with a little bit of curl. Do our best to hit as close to perfect as possible. You'll see a 1-ring great ball to the left, which isn't going to hurt us. And you'll see that even with that big rough iron, we're still short. So we'll be back with our final chip. All right, welcome back. Final shot of this qualifier. And you'll see that we're going to go ahead at the Firefly. And what I try and do is visualize where is mid distance. So what I do is I get my grid line, find out where max mid is, where's mid, put my grid line at mid, and then I go ahead and I put the top spin appropriately for the Firefly from mid, and then I know what adjustment to make. So right there is mid with the 3 top, 1 left. Aim it in the hole. Maybe shading the left a little bit just due to how the green banks from left to right. This was a 0.6 push, and I think I pushed it 0.8. And then obviously you have to hit perfect no matter what, which we do. And very fortunate to get it to go dead center perfect in the hole for an eagle, a good save. A little disappointing though. Would have really liked to have an albatross attempt to get to that minus 18, but we did shoot minus 17. That's the walkthrough for the updated rookie advanced notes that you'll have available to you for the rest of today, and then we'll start making tweaks for the opening round starting tomorrow. So I want to say thanks for watching. Wish you best of luck continuing throughout the day today in qualification and then into the opening round starting tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. All right, everybody. Welcome to On the Screws Golf. We'd like to thank you for being here on the stream. So what? And welcome to DC F&P, baby. And again, thank you so much for attending, and please consider subscribing.